Man, what is up, everybody? And of course, this is your man G.I. Mo, aka non-GMO, and this is my great co-host, the vivacious, the beautiful,
Hmm.
the well-shaven, in the love below area. I would guess. Um, hopefully, if your sides are clean, then your cooch is clean. Like, go ahead, go ahead. I'm
Well,
messing with
everything growing back. So anyway, but I am I am Blue Phoenix. And of course, with that intro, you reached both sides of the coin. So, Mr. Mo, how are you today?
Man, other than these goddamn trees still fucking hard. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? I posted that earlier. These trees are out here. They're out
they're
here
not
getting
done
it.
yet. They're not done. They still in teenager mode. They not done.
Yeah, they out here playing around, man. These once I found out, you know what I'm saying? Now years ago, everybody, I had posted a funny joint about the trees fucking, right? And I had no clue that I was right. Okay. So if y'all go to my rant, man, on my page, man, GIMO on all platforms, man, you will see what the hell I'm talking about. Yes, indeed. So we do have a slight echo, so we have to be careful
It's
about our
me. I'm
mic.
going mute because my headphones not working. So I'll be
Okay.
going in and out. But hey, quick, because he did speak. My day was fine. I did a little running back and forth, but other than that, it's pretty good.
So when you say running back and forth, what does that mean?
Now for those who don't know, I'm pretty sure you do. I'm divorced, so a lot of things that happen or get scheduled that doesn't get spoke with me or things with him kind of goes back and forth. So my children's father scheduled my oldest daughter's hair appointment at 8 o'clock this morning, and so he said he was going to get her a lift or whatever, but he didn't. So I had to end up taking her and coming back and then dealing with the children. And then he didn't get off in time to go get her. So I had to go do it again. Now I'm in Southeast. We had to go all the way to Northeast, like on South Dakota, all that side over there.
Mm-hmm.
So it was all right. It was okay. But
Yeah,
yeah.
that's interesting. That's interesting.
Mhm.
I think I've been divorced. A slew of other people have been divorced, and we got to mind the echo. A slew of other people have been divorced, and it gets a little rough for ladies. It really does. Now we can dive into that. Matter of fact, that's one hell of a subject. A lot of this is going to be that we're talking about is going to be about the craziness or the bouts and battles that we have amongst each other as men and women, especially when we're trying to be couples and stuff like that. Um, do a majority of women feel like once a man leaves the household that y'all are placed a burden?
I don't think so. I don't think so. And I guess it just depends on the role that was played before the man or the woman left. I think it just depends because some women leave and the men have the kids.
Mhm.
And we only hear about the men leaving and the children are with the women. But I think it just depends on the role that the women played the whole time. If the man had a huge role in taking care of the kids and doing everything, of course you're gonna feel like you've been burdened, you've been left, and because you're not used to doing anything. In my case, I did basically everything. So for me, it was like just doing what I usually do anyway. The only difference is the communication is not always there because he's mad with me a lot,
Mhm.
and so we might beef. I'm blocked. I find that hilarious, but I'm blocked.
On what? All social media platforms or just on
Oh,
the phone?
well, we've been blocked that, but blocked on his phone, and so I can't call him, which is fine. I have a house phone for that reason, but he'll text me, and if I try to text him back, it won't go through. So I just find that the funniest. It is just hilarious to me. But other than it's for me, it's not as bad. But a lot of no consideration, inconsideration is there for me. Yeah.
Well, one would think that, I think that like how most men think, if they were in a marriage, you know what I'm saying? That okay, we're done. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck you need me for? You know what I'm saying? It didn't work out. What the fuck do you need me for? So why would I even be putting forth my best foot? You know what I mean? I think that men are really quick to jump back on the dating game and move on a little bit quicker than women, I think. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. Sometimes, yeah, for the most part, yeah. But sometimes it's not that way. But for the most part, yeah, men are a little bit quicker to jump out there. And I think that's too because they just don't want to deal with it or saying, hey Zena. They're just like you said, fuck it, blah blah blah. But like why is that? What do you need me for? If you have children, is that the same attitude? Like what
I must admit that as a man that has been divorced and everything, we tend to move on. I think that it depends on how the breakup was. You know what I mean? If it was ugly and everything that I was providing, you know what I'm saying? This is just my point of view of what I went through. But everything that I was providing, I'm pretty sure a lot of men do feel that everything that we provided, we feel like, okay, she's gonna have to start all over and do it on her own. You know what I mean? We'll come get the kids and all that stuff, but it's like that burden is not mine anymore. You know what I mean? And I think for both sides, fairly so. You know what I'm saying? I would think that everybody would think like that. You know what I mean? To a certain extent, because you're trying to move past it and move on with your lives. If you continue to be there for one another, you might as well get back together. If that's, if you're looking for that actual true support, that trust, you know what I'm saying? I mean, trust, trust is like a building, you know what I'm saying? That triangle, that strength, you know what I mean? If it's going to be that way, then I would think one would
just try to get back with the person. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
That makes a lot of sense. My thing with that is, and I agree too, is if it's not with the children, then there's no other thing that has to be going on. You know what I'm saying? You have no other reason as to what the support should be about. Once you leave, you two are no longer together. And if there's children involved, then it's about the kids. If there's no children, there's nothing.
Correct.
So that's how I feel about it too. And also, yeah, if you're gonna go and do all that other stuff and you need this, you need that, you might as well be together. Even if it's just for the resources.
Very much. And you know what? And that comes back. And Donald Slaughter, he said that men, shout outs to him. He said that men are quick to jump back into the dating game, and we usually don't miss a good woman until later down the line. I think that has Donald, and Phoenix, and everybody out there, I think that has a lot to do with, and I'm not even going to give it to maturity. I'm just going to give it to wounds. I feel like everybody out here has a trigger. You know what I mean? And I think that men, the biggest trigger for us is that we have to soil our oats. We have a thing, we talk amongst in the barbershop that women tend to slow down or they stop doing what they did to keep us once they know that they have us by the balls, which is marriage. Marriage is by the balls. That is everything. You can take us to the ringer. You can take us and put us in that dry, you know what I'm saying? And take all the liquid assets, anything that you want. You know what I mean? And so I think that for us, we jive scared, and then it's so much. You know what I mean? And so when it comes to a good woman, we can't see it then and there that maybe the approach was wrong, or how it was delivered, the medicine, because women do have a tendency to bust our ass. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to verbal abuse and stuff like that, and we just meant to take it, you know what I mean? But I don't know. That comes into polyamory when it comes to running a bunch of different households together. You know what I mean? Like, and like I said, my cousin does that, and shout outs to him. It's not all peaches and cream, but their money is great. That's 3 incomes in one household, everybody taking their part, you know what I'm saying, doing what they do.
Okay, so what you said about how y'all feel as far as us having y'all by the balls when you get married, and we have access, so we have the power to your liquid assets. I think that's not a good way to look at marriage. I don't think that's a good way to look at marriage, because you're going in with a negative connotation of, I'm in here now, but if she wants, she can go and take my shit. So the whole time, yeah, you're in a good relationship, but you're in the back of your mind, you're thinking it's possible she can leave with your stuff. That's like not trusting a person. That's going in there and not really trusting a person. Yeah, I mean, it's a possibility, but that's not always the case. And for you to go in with that attitude kind of shows where you are and you really don't trust this person.
Well, here we have it. And Rock, you know what I'm saying? Shout outs to him. He was like, but it's our reality. It's something that men, we have to think about constantly. See, we have daddy and the father figure as the government now. So a majority of the women that, you know what I'm saying, that I've hung around, and a majority of women out here, you know what I'm saying, they don't depend on men like they did back in the 50s because it's no Jim Crow now. They are pushing to the forefront very successful women. Women are going for educations, falling in debt, and they're looking for men only for money, or basically a housewife, aka a grass-eating lion or a man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that is strong enough to take the trash out, fix shit around the house, but will shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And have a period every once in the blue. You know what I'm saying? Have some stomach cramps, but the reason why we live and feel like that is because it is always geared more so towards the women winning. This is a bad system that we live in, and it's very rare that you hear men winning. I think Jenny Mai, Young Jeezy's wife now, she got taken through the ringer by a white dude. You know, he got her. Britney Spears, she got taken. Let's see, what's my baby
Mary
name?
J. Blige. Who else? Mary J. Dang, who else? It's a couple of them.
Yeah, and then Holly Berry. Holly Berry is the most notable one, who is complaining the whole time. But it seems to be only the white boys get to get.
Oh yeah, she's been fussing a whole lot lately about that.
There has not been one Negro in history that has left a woman and got what the hell they deserve. You know what I'm saying?
Mary J's husband.
Oh yeah, okay, all right. But she was on drugs. So you know what I'm saying? He played that really well, and it was publicized. So it's hard to fly on the radar. You know what I mean? But for the most part, in reality, now most women out there will agree, and most men will agree that most of the people out here that are not, most of us are not part of the top 3%. So most people aren't in triple digits yet. You know what I'm saying? And won't be because they do have college debt. They do, you know, you got all these things. So you'll never see triple digits for years. But the little bit that you do have, and when you scrape and you've been saving and you build something, if you're coming into a relationship, it is a scary thought to have something taken away from you just because she was pregnant that year, her hormonal balance was off. I've seen this personally. I've seen women change up. I'm a 3-time baby daddy champion of the world. You understand me? But the system is geared to hurt us, and so women see it as an opportunity. Do you know?
Well, unfortunately, it's true. I totally agree with that. Every system seems like it's geared towards us, and whether we're right or wrong, it is geared towards us, and it does hurt y'all. So I do understand being cautious. I do understand kind of having that wall, but then it's like, if you're with this person and you actually want to marry this person, then isn't that a part of you that feels like maybe it won't go there? I mean, I understand you kind of got to have that in the back of your mind, but does that kind of hinder you or hold you back from fully giving yourself into this relationship because you're scared that they might leave and take all your money?
Well, let's not make this a thing about money per se or monetary things. Okay, the things that, let's put this in perspective. So you know, we're talking about, the way I put it was very simplistic. So I might have mentioned things that you can, you know, tangible things that you can reach out and touch. Okay, she might take this, she might take the car, she might take the house. Okay, let that go. Let that idea go and switch that money into, you know, your soul. Every effort that you put into build who you are. And because you're not together anymore, she feels, or he feels, which is very rare, they feel that they can take everything that you worked hard for just because the light has finally shined on you and you're not getting along anymore. So we got to switch out monitor and make it more so my soul.
Well, just assets then, because that is an asset. That's something that you build and brought up. So assets. Okay, so I understand that.
In a perverted way.
Yeah, and still it's kind of the same question.
but y'all won't take this dick. It's like, no, fuck it.
We do want the dick, damn it. That's the problem, y'all. It's like, but still, yeah, in a way, if that's the thought pattern for men and women, because of, like you said, women are really coming in with more money, even though they have debt from school. They are making money. They're coming in with these CEO and COO and all this other stuff. That wall, it's a wall that you have to put up and protect yourself. Is it even worth a relationship if you can't let the wall down?
Now that is, I'm listening.
Like if you can't let that wall down and actually trust, what's the purpose of being in a relationship?
You know what's crazy about that is that people find nowadays, and because this is the microwave age, and because everybody is striving to be the next CFO and the CEOs, and you know what I'm saying, people come out with these college educations and they have dreams, big dreams, and people are putting basic things on hold, like kids, you know, early on, knock them out, you know what I'm saying, grow with them, and then you got the rest of your life to live, you know what I mean? I think that damn, my train of thought, I burped. I'm sorry, everybody. If you caught that on camera, you know, I'm sorry about that. What was the last point? My bad.
You said people are going out getting these CEOs, CFOs. You were saying how the microwave age is coming up, because I was talking about relationships. What's the purpose of a relationship?
Okay, what's the purpose of a relationship? I'm sorry, everybody out there. Brain fart. But the that's the difference between back then is we had to rely on one another, and you had kids to help. You know what I mean? Like the kids would eventually farm and do things like that, and they would give back because that's all you had. You had a common enemy, and you know, nowadays it's all about being an individual.
And what can you do for me, basically?
Exactly, and this is the crazy part about it is that. People, I think all of us are guilty at some point going into a relationship. We go into these relationships thinking that, okay, this is about me now. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I want. You know what I mean? And especially around 35, everybody's done experienced the scars and the battles, you know what I'm saying, of love. You know what I mean? I think that,
or our interpretation of it.
You know what's funny is that love is an interpretation. It's a major interpretation. You know, everybody has their thoughts on what love or the ideal love for them is, and I think that that's probably the problem. Is that these things aren't discussed prior to, and a friendship develop first, and know each other inside and out. I think that's one of the biggest mistakes that we make, and that's the reason why relationships are so fleet of the moment. You know what I'm saying? People are ready to get married immediately, and then 4 years down the line, you haven't.
If they make it that far, they don't know each other. They don't know each other.
Well, let's put it in perspective, and this is something for for the ladies out there and for the men out there. If you take 4 years of your life to throw it away to be indoctrinated in college, and you let that bake, and you learn the nuances of your field, why the fuck you ain't doing it for your relationship? Why you not taking your time for your relationship? Take 4 years like you did that fucking college degree and learn one another. You know what I mean?
Well, Slaughter just put up damn love, respect me first. Respect is a form of love. And you can't say you love a person if you don't respect them. So, it's kind of one and the same in a way.
I don't feel like that's one and the same. I don't feel like that, because you can love the shit, you know what I'm saying, out of a poisonous snake, right? I could love that fucking snake. I could love the shit out of it. But I gotta respect that motherfucker's strength. It's the possibilities of it killing me. You dig what I'm saying? See, we don't look at each other in that aspect. Like, I could love anything. I could love my microphone. I love this fucking computer. But I gotta respect the fact that if I put juice on that motherfucker, it ain't gonna be here no more. Like, respect is actually something that can be given freely, can be given freely and not be an emotional attachment. That's something that people have to be born with or raised by. Raised by a person that that demanded their respect. And for men, 100%, that's all we give a shit about. When we come in that motherfucker, it's not necessarily that we barking, because there's ways to deliver medicine. You know what I'm saying? But it's not for us to be dominant over a woman. It's for those days where you done seen us make fuck faces. Because once a woman sees you, hey, bro, all these men out here, let me tell y'all something. Once a woman sees you come, that's it. All respect is gone, bro. Because some of y'all got some weird fuck faces when y'all coming, man. Y'all be
really.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, real shit.
Really?
Real shit. If I could give any advice to my fellow brethren out there, hold your nut, nigga. Hold your nut, go in the bathroom, shoot that bitch in the toilet. You understand me? Don't let her see you scream. Don't let her see you cry, none of that shit. You understand? I think that's a big part of it. Never let a woman see you come.
Crazy.
Be honest.
Oh my God.
Be fucking honest. When women see us come, you can never take it serious once you see us come. That's it. Be honest.
That's not true. That's not true. Your ass is crazy.
I knew you wasn't gonna fucking agree with me.
Because it's not true.
It's the fucking truth.
As much as the crazy faces we make, are you serious?
That's feedback from us. Like, that's immediate feedback from the struggle.
Okay, so you don't think that's feedback for us? I don't understand why that would be a problem. I don't get it.
Not when our eyes roll to the back of our head.
That is feedback for us. Thank you.
Or y'all serial ass eaters, and we up that joint in a vulnerable position. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so great segue to that. Let's talk about men being confident enough to ask for what they want in bed.
That is a big deal. That is a big fucking deal. Shit. I don't think any of us as men have ever had the opportunity to ask. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I've never had us have the opportunity to be free without being questioned. And I'm pretty sure there's a limit, there's a cap to some of this shit. But yeah, I've never been asked without.
Have you ever thought to just say?
Oh yeah, like for you to stick your thumb right in between my big toe and my index toe.
Was that hard?
Hey, hold up, man. Hold up. This ain't fucking confession.
No, I'm just I'm saying. I honestly see this is one of the problems. The biggest problem between men and women is communication. People think things. They think what they want. They think how they feel. They think how they look at a person, and it never comes out. And even if you think you're gonna get looked at like you crazy, say something. If you can sleep with this person, you can ask for what you want. Now, the response may not be what you want, but at least you're asking for you, and it might be exactly what you want. You never know unless you ask. And I get the fact that you don't ask because you might feel like you're going to be judged, but so the fuck what?
Okay. So this is a story that I was told by a young lady, and she had a young male who enjoyed pegging. Now, this is key. She left his ass right after she did it. How do y'all feel about extremes like that? That's very extreme.
I think it depends on the woman. And I also think it depends on the type of relationship that you have and the closeness that you have, because some people would consider that gay, but that may not be gay. It might just, because you got to remember your prostate is back there. And if you touch it, you're going to have a reaction. So to me, I don't think that would be considered gay, but I think why she left is probably because she couldn't look at him the same anymore. If you felt that way, why do it? Just tell him, look, I don't feel comfortable doing it. Just don't do it.
Well, I gotta be real with you. I think that would leave something to question, because you
pegging is different than using a dildo.
Wrong answer.
No, pegging only goes in a certain amount. The dildo goes all the way in. So that's like a penis. The peg doesn't go. It only goes a certain amount, certain distance. But that's just if you're into that type of stuff. But it just depends. I mean, or would you, instead of the witch call, use your finger? I mean, this is some things that you could. Okay, so would you be okay, bro, when coming to you, look, I want you to choke the shit out of me up against the wall with my leg on my head, blah, blah, blah. Would you be okay with that? Yes. Right.
You telling
So
me after a long, stressful day at work, I could beat the shit out of you and you'll love it?
yeah. So
Okay.
okay. So
Okay.
why is it that you can't say, "Hey, baby, I want you to suck my dick from the back with your balls in my blah blah blah," or "I want you to eat my ass. I want you to." Why can't you do that? If you know the person you're with, or if you kind of can feel that they're more open to something, be honest. Because remember, you have to. If you're having sex with this person, if you see this person naked, if you know what they smell like, what they taste like, why not ask for what you want? I don't understand.
Okay, so here this goes. Is that just like I said about the fuck faces and the respect? Can you imagine? Can you imagine the lack of respect? Or, that's why so many people around here are into the orgies and stuff like that, because they can get off like that, and it's free thinking at that point. You know what I'm saying? And they go back to their regular lives. I think that's just a big deal. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's the lifestyle. Yeah, and a lot of men are in the lifestyle because they have free range to do what they want and give what they want. But a lot of men that are in the lifestyle go with their partner.
I beg to differ.
I don't, because I follow a Beyond Lifestyles page and they go. Okay.
But
Thank you.
no, I dig that. I dig that. But all right, so let's put this more into perspective of the one-on-one in the relationship. Not necessarily seeking outside, stimulus or stimuli. But damn, I gotta stop drinking that shit. But at the same time, like, let's keep it within the bedroom, okay? And that respect thing and all this other stuff and all the questionable things. Men have never been able to truly ask for what they want. It seems a little bit overbearing to women, I guess, or it feels like we're trying to make a slave out of you. And then when you're deep into a relationship, things do change sexually, major, like it slows down. I mean, how often can you fuck for 10 and 15 years? I get that part, but like when it's hot and heavy, I think that there's just certain things that you just won't say, you know what I mean, or you feel afraid to do. What is it that women talk about? We need your side of the coin. What is it that women talk about amongst themselves about when a man asks for something different or out of the norm sexually?
I'm gonna tell you, my circle, we're a little different because we'll do it. But I have never asked me.
Advertisement.
It's not an advertisement. I mean, with us, and that's why I think I found it a little bit harder. But it is true. Now, I've never really personally heard a woman talking about, "Oh, my man asked me to do this," and I was like, "Ew," and I've never heard that. But I have heard people say that they, talked about that. I've never heard that because, like I said, my circle, we don't think that way. But it's true. It is true. I've seen, books, and it really is. Some women do make y'all feel like shit for asking for certain things, and that's not fair. Because if we ask for something we expect, or we wouldn't expect you to give the same reaction. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Thank you, Zena. We will try. If you want something, ask for it. You have to
I
know.
want you to take the sloppiest, warmest donut and let me fuck it in front of you.
And we going to the store. I'll warm it up for you. Might add some more ice in it, all that other shit, whatever. But the thing is, you have to know who you're with. That's the biggest thing. And I think too, because you guys have been so shut off and shut down from being okay with asking or even expressing your feelings that you feel is wrong, or you're scared to even ask for what you want sexually. If you can go have sex with a woman, you should be able to ask her for what you want. Tell her what you want. Krispy Kreme, hot and red. Thank you. Gotta go 5 o'clock in the morning.
That is the ideal. That is the ideal donut. Gotta have it
fresh out the oven. But I mean, out the fryer. But yeah, I mean, you just have to know who you're with. If you don't feel comfortable enough to have a conversation with somebody, and it doesn't even have to be sexual. If you don't feel comfortable enough to have a conversation with someone, expressing yourself, then you're not going to be able to have that sexual conversation with. And people can have sex all day long, all year long, but they cannot go deep in conversation because they really don't care. So you really just have to know who you're with. And guys, just ask for what the fuck you ask for what you want. Ask for what you want.
Yeah, hey babe, you gonna bring that frog with you?
Oh God. Amphibians, that's not amphibians. Amphibians,
oh yeah,
that's something else. We don't deal with amphibians that can give you warts. No. But we can go get the toy of the frog and we can make it work.
This is totally a crazy change of subject, but what the fuck is it with black folk? Why do we get warts and moles?
I don't know. I guess our skin's so sensitive. Everything just, I don't know.
Nah, you motherfuckers been out there fucking them frogs.
Frogs and lambs and horses and any hole. What do you say? So shouldn't feel bad about wanting to charge a chick for some head. Hey, if that's what you're going to do, make that money.
Now, bro, I'm gonna tell you now, and this is something that's been on my mind.
That's right, Z.
And this has been on my mind a lot lately because the wharf has been selling out of crabs. I'm not sure you want to have that field to work right now, bro. Wait till the wintertime, okay? You gonna sell some head, bro. Wait till after all the crabs they done detox. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple periods in between. Because, boy, I know damn well that shit smell like foggy bottom. I know damn well SpongeBob is lurking in that vagina ASAP. Soon as you crack the lips, who lives in the pineapple under the sea?
That's how I play with you.
Is that Squidward and that motherfucker? What's the one-eyed nigga that Nima told? What the fuck is it?
Plankton.
Plankton. Yeah, my bad. I didn't even told with Plankton. I know he lurking in that bitch right like shit. So, bro, I'm telling you, to make your cash, just save your tongue, okay? Because you might get a rash, especially if you allergic to seafood. Like, cool out, Don. You know what I'm saying? And just wait. Just be waiting. Wintertime is almost upon us, bro. Hopefully by then, yeah, you be good. They be tasting like cannibal soup or some shit like that. I don't know.
Oh my Lord.
What are women into in the wintertime? What do y'all eat in the wintertime? Because like crabs is a thing. Oh shit.
Food.
Snow crab leg.
Snow crab leg? Oh
man.
I very rarely eat that. I gotta have a taste for it, but yeah, they do. They always find some form of crab all year round. Yeah.
I don't get it. Yeah. Hey, look, D. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That's a rough job, bro. Like
that's true.
What men need to do, and I think that this would change a lot of our perspectives, is that we need to have gynecologists. Okay, yeah, that's what's up, I guess. You know, but you still got to use your lips. Like they don't have dental dam for the whole fucking place.
No, the dental dam goes over the yeah.
Speaking of which, speaking of all that shit, why is it that Donald, you know what, you on to something, bro? Why is it that women buy dildos and stuff that look like it has an STD? It be having bumps and lumps, and it's deformed and shit. It's got a hook upside downwards. The balls are bumpy. They vibrate.
I think they do that for like certain shapes or certain ridges and stuff. You can feel them. So I guess that's why they do make crazy stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because I don't buy that. I have one toy and it looks like a regular dick. I just don't need all that other shit. I just think that's that.
Damn, my man said he sat in a room with his ex. Yeah, bro. Hey, look, them dildos, bro. I tell you what. If you have a significant other or a good home girl, go into a sex shop or go online, because I doubt they have them now. But go and go shopping with what they like to see, bro. And I'm telling you, you're gonna see some weird shit. You understand me?
You will. It is a lot of crazy stuff. I be like this online. Oh my God.
Clutching pearls. You be
clutching pearls. I be clutching pearls. It's some weird stuff. Like the tulip. You heard about the tulip?
I seen that shit in the road.
Yeah. That's a little bit too much for me. It's too much for me.
It's a fucking shower thing. It's like the rubber ducky.
No, the tulip is basically a vacuum cleaner for your clit. The vacuum hose for your clit. Put that comment back up there, Rob.
Don A. It's Don. There's a lot of women that do that. I'm telling you, there's a lot of women that do that shit. You'd be surprised. I've seen some weird shit. It's just
look at Slaughter. You got Pamisha and Handria.
Hey, listen to all the fellas out there. When I was married, I almost got killed for it, but I got addicted to my pocket pussy. Okay, get you a pocket pussy, bro. There's nothing like it. Okay, there's no vagina on earth that feels like a pocket pussy, bro. You hear me? And now when you want that mental connection, you want to smell some skin. Yeah, you're gonna need a woman. But past that point, get your favorite porn, get your mind right, and enjoy yourself, bro. Hey, look, man, it's healthy for your prostate, bro. Just to let you know.
You know what, Zena? I actually want to try that. I want to try that because that will be very interesting. The vibrating panties, you seen it? Yeah, I want to try that because that's very interesting. It's like a challenge in a way, I think. So that will be one thing I will actually do. But that was something I ain't got time for.
Vibrating panties. Why don't they come up with a portable dick sucking machine or something that y'all can press a button and just be like, oh shit.
Wish they should. I've thought about that. I've thought about not necessarily the sucking part, but something that y'all can wear that we can have control of. I've been thinking about that because there's a lot of toys for us, but y'all don't have much. And I think they should have things that can stimulate y'all in areas where you can't do nothing about it. I think they should. We got to work on that. We got to work on something like that.
I don't think that's even humanly possible because remember, we pitch tents, okay? And what is my favorite saying about when a dick comes out?
Causes a problem.
It causes a problem. Now I'm running around here in the grocery store. My babe got the goddamn dick sucking machine in her hand and shit. And I'm up that motherfucker walking around like, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry.
I think that in the store. No, that would be like at a dinner or like something like that. I don't think at the store.
Now, see, she said the vibrating ring.
Yeah, they do have those.
But that's more so for the women. And to be honest with you, it numbs the sensation. A lot of men use it as a tool or something to actually keep them from orgasming early.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And if not, just to actually, stimulate the woman, while he's inside, because in all honesty, it's going to take that because dicks don't vibrate. You know what I'm saying? They don't turn in circles, ladies, unless you got some little flying midget or little person that can just spin right in your shit while you do a handstand. Other than that, yeah, it don't work like that.
The schmeckle tickler. Oh my god, stupid! It's so stupid.
I don't know if there's any toy that you can actually make fun size or pocket size enough to actually fit on a man and be in public and be able to use it without it being.
Yeah, that would be dope. But I agree because they will just automatically, like you said. Yeah, I agree. Oh, maybe something for your nipples.
Listen, hold up. What could we wear in public for our nipples that wouldn't look weird? Just think
it wouldn't look weird, so it could be like. Well, I'll grab my boobs. It'll be like I don't know, nipples and anyway. So it could be like not necessarily a wire, but like a connection where it can loop around your nipple and something and kind of send like shock waves to your nipples. Nobody know. Nobody know.
You please mute this because I got a rant. You will not get all these people out here getting killed because people gonna be thinking they're wearing a fucking wire. You understand me? Look, I'm black, okay? I can't just go around the hood. You hear me? You hear what I'm saying? Most men can't go around their families with a fucking nipple thing, whatever the fuck. Somebody gonna check.
It's going to be flat.
You're gonna look like you have hard nipples. Listen. As a man that has naturally hard nipples, I'm sorry, everybody. I had to get that. I hope my daughter's not listening right now. But a man that always has nipples showing through a shirt, I'm not gonna have something over top of them that looks crazy like that. That shit's gonna look obvious.
But you know, they are like flat. So it could be like kind of like a tape. and the wires be really thin. So it'll be like a tape that sits on your nipple. Hold on, we about to do this. It could be like a tape that sits on your nipple, and it's ways. There are ways.
And
Take
Don, shut your ass up with that butt plug shit, man. Shut your ass up. Ain't nobody about to be sitting around. Fuck that.
That might not end well. That might not end well. Vibrating butt plug might not end well.
Could be a loose dookie. Something happening.
Might just go ahead and make you use the bathroom. The constipation gonna have See what I'm saying? No, if you sweat, it's going to be waterproof. Oh, they are ways around it. Don't try to get away from your pleasure, goddammit. We trying to help. We trying to get the solution.
Who in the left fucking right hemisphere of their brain wants to have their nipple shocked in public?
Who wants to wear? What man came up with the idea of vibrating panties? And you want to embarrass us in public, trying not to come all over the place? I mean, what's the difference?
Women like that.
And men like their nipples being touched, so why not get a sensation while you out?
When the last time you licked the man's nipple and it acted like a D battery and shocked your ass? Remember the echo.
I didn't get no shock, but I'm just saying.
You, ma'am, you have a problem. Use the same things they hook up. When you get an EKG, they are flat. Listen, Don, I was just thinking the same. When she described it, I was like, nigga, they already make this shit. But
you don't feel those currents.
There's no muscle in the nipples.
There's nerve endings in your nipples.
And I just so happen to want to feel like a little kid again with a knife that's stuck it in a fucking socket. Okay, all right, I feel you. But you know what? I think we did talk about this. There is such thing as electroerotica. There are people out here that enjoy being shocked in the vagina and stuff. And the penis. They take a probe and they stick it inside the actual urethra of the penis all the way down and they shock them through the penis. I'm like, No,
that's too far. That is too far.
So you telling me y'all ladies having a bad day, your man is at home and he wants to be tortured. You telling me you wouldn't do it?
I don't want nothing electrocuting me or electric shock inside my vagina. No. Torture me, yes. Not with that. There are ways.
Young. He's stupid as shit. Look, first and foremost, I ain't with the smoke. I ain't with none of that shit. And see, women, this is the reason. Hey, look, Dawn says she saw the joint. Dawn says she saw it. Hey, but look, hold T. This is the reason why men design sex toys and women do not. Okay? We might take an idea from y'all. We might sit around and be like, so what do you want to feel like today? You want to feel like smut or a piece of fried fucking chicken? Which one do you want? There's a broad spectrum to what women like. Men are pretty simple. I need this shit that's built inside of me to shoot out like Spider-Man webs. By all means, please talk. You on mute?
I wasn't saying. I was just laughing at your ass. Jeez. Okay. But then, okay, so if men created the toys for women, why do y'all complain?
Because it probably was some old simp ass nigga that did that shit. Because I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Or it was a husband that just got tired of y'all asses and just was like, look, I can't keep fucking. I gotta go work in the fields. I gotta go plow, and then I gotta come home and try to fight through the bush. Okay, because back in the day, when they started inventing all this stuff, it was afros galore. Okay, I don't even know how the old heads did it. That shit gotta be like a piece of Velcro. You know what I'm saying? Like, how could you cheat back in the day? How in the fuck could men cheat back in the day when you locking horns with bushes? Like, it's DNA evidence everywhere.
They did it, so you know. Everybody here connecting, braids and shit.
That was hey, Rock Stupid, yeah, it was a hairy ass time back in the day. Like, what the fuck? Like, I can't imagine y'all had that afro popping too. I have never had an afro. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
I have been grooming myself since I was born. I have literally been taking stuff, and ever since I had my first pubic hair, hellified entanglement like shit.
Basically, and trying to get up and
On Jada Pinkett.
oh my gosh. Now, you talking about hellified entanglement. This is why I have to wax and stuff, because you a man. I don't know if y'all ever had your hair, your probably not. But sometimes if we let our hair grow, the size of our underwear can get caught in our hair, and that hurts. So say you gotta hurry and go to the bathroom, and you don't know that the hair is twisted up around the underwear, and you pull your stuff down. Yeah. So I don't know how they did it, and most of the time they didn't wear drawers back then either. So I guess that's how they did it. But I just no, I ain't got time.
So you're telling me that besides the fact that when y'all fought laying down, it goes in between y'all coochie lips, that is the most disgusting, god awful thing that you've ever admitted to me and told me on live.
Not laying down. If you try to squeeze it, it can roll back or it can roll forward. Yes, that is possible. That is possible. Continue.
But you're telling me that when you pull your panties down, or women pull their panties down unshaven, that y'all can rip a hair out?
It's a possibility. Yes, it's a possibility.
No.
Yeah. And it's the bigger the thighs, the more everything is pushed together. And so, yeah.
Damn. So that means that's probably the reason why a lot of women start wearing boy shorts and boxer briefs. I see a lot of women switching over. Could it be because of that?
So they comfortable. They comfortable. Or just not wearing underwear, period.
Is that what women do when y'all single and mad at men? When y'all just want to grow y'all wolf out and like y'all just start switching to boxer briefs? I'm gonna start monitoring that. I'm gonna start monitoring.
I don't know about all that. I mean, I do like shorts, but I'll go commando before I wear boxers.
So now, yeah, this shit will make you cry. Oh my God, Don. Look, I don't want to know this shit. Should me learn something? Hey, look, hey Don, hey, look.
It will make you cry. Like you'll be cursing, like, what the fuck? Like I have actually kirked off, and somebody came knocked on the bathroom door because they thought something was going on. Like, oh, it just make you want to hit somebody. It hurts. It hurts. Just imagine somebody coming and yanking the hair off your nuts. That shit hurts. And it's always in the crease. Always in the crease of the thigh, right in the sensitive part, either the top or the bottom. You get caught in your drawers. Oh my God. Anyway, go ahead.
I am so glad I have never been a wolf guy. I have been. I'm telling y'all, I've been trimming.
You don't have to have a wolf. You don't have to have a big bush for it to happen. If your hair grows, it can get caught in your underwear because our underwear is pressed up against our vagina. So it's there.
See, we have a buffer. It's called balls and a dick. So we don't have that issue. It keeps the actual underwear from clutching the creases. So yeah, we're kind of lucky in that aspect.
Yeah, you are.
Shut your ass up.
You shut up.
Now, we also had one that, speaking of hair, okay, and cutting. What was that subject that we had?
Discussing major changes and decisions with your significant other, i.e., the big chop.
Now, I have told this story 1,000 times. I will do it one more time for my man Donald. But I remember my ex-wife coming home when I was in the military. She left out with long, luxurious, natural hair down her back. Okay. She came back home bald. Literally. Jada Pinkett bald. Okay. I told her, get her little peanut head ass out of my face and get the fuck out of here. Just leave. Just leave. Because you ain't who I met this morning, nigga. I almost shot your ass. You better be glad I was shaving my face. I would have ailed you the fuck out because I thought it was a nigga walking in my fucking house. You understand? Oh, God.
So, like, what went through your mind other than that? Like, when you saw her, because she didn't say anything. Mm-hmm. What was going on? Like, did she tell you why? You know, what was going on?
I mean, a lifestyle thing. I mean, she was in the women prior to us getting together. And I mean, you know, that's some private shit. But she was in the women prior too, and I guess that I found out later on that that's the phase that she was going through. She was still finding herself as far as sexuality. So I think that that was some encouragement from her home girl. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that had to be it. Because I wasn't getting no action. I was like, bring them hoes home. Bring them home. Let's fuck them together. You understand me? You know, but nah, I ain't getting none of that pleasure. It was like, nah, this just like I was saying earlier, people go out and find their pleasure without trying to involve the significant other. Back in the day, it was taboo.
Yeah, because you're right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you feel like?
Okay, so when I cut my hair the first time, because I had hair down my back the first time I cut my hair, I actually told my ex-husband that I was going to cut my hair. And he was like, no, you ain't. I said, yes, I am, cut my hair. And when I came back, I wasn't bald, but I had less hair than this. So this is balled up. My hair now is like this, but I had it cut. It was tapered in the back. I had little curls and little, blah, blah, blah. But I told him I was going to cut my hair. And the reason why I cut my hair, because I had just had our third baby. And we were dealing with stuff in the relationship. And I just felt out of control. I felt like I didn't have any control. Like my world was spiraling. It was just a lot going on. So I just wanted to take some form of control, something that I had control over, take a little bit of power, something I had control over. So I went and cut my hair.
And that one time, did you think while your panties were ripping the hairs out of your cooch to shave that first?
Oh, she was shaved because I had just had our baby. Wasn't nobody gonna be looking face in my coochie with a bush, okay? Every time I had a child, she was clean. Because wasn't no doctors gonna be down there, and I gotta
What is it that a man could do, in a relationship that would cause a woman to be like, you should have discussed this with me, like a change in their body or, their physical appearance? What would make a woman approach a man and be like, what the fuck were you thinking?
I guess if you shave all your hair off or shave your beard, maybe a tattoo. Well, no, because that's kind of be like, oh, you wouldn't got a tattoo, but that is something. Just some piercings, maybe. Sex change, you would want to talk about that.
Fucking extreme.
That's the extreme.
God
but
damn.
You guys really don't do much. There's not a lot that y'all do that will cause us to like not be attracted to you, or that will cause us to really feel that way. So I don't know. Maybe if you cut your beard off for no reason, or cut off all your hair when you had hair. I don't know.
I think to a certain extent, when you talk about men cutting their beards off, their boys are clowning first anyway. We clown niggas all day for not having no mustaches with a beard, a little, you know what I'm saying? If somebody comes in with their beard shave, they did a couple things. They caught crabs. Okay, they contracted crabs because of Donald's idea, because he was telling people go out there and sell that tongue. You dig what I'm saying? Sell that tongue out there. So Donald, you got people out here gonna be shaving their beards a lot because they go fuck around with the Krabby Patty. You understand me? Now, then second and foremost, you caught a murder case. Now, if I see a nigga with no facial hair and no hair, they call it a murder one anyway, right? Bald head is called a murder one. But if you shave your motherfucking face, you a weirdo. You's a fucking weirdo. You know? If you ain't in the military,
I agree.
It's like winning a championship when you finally get a decent bit where your shit connects. You like, yeah, I have been waiting for this shit all my fucking life, and it happened at 35. I finally got that patch right the fuck where I wanted it, and then I just go and say, shoop, 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 shoop. Long lip. Look, I literally looking just like money.
It does. Oh my God, my dad used to cut all his facial hair off, and I used to be like, Dad, why? Why? He didn't have no hair here, and he would cut everything. I'm like, why, Dad? Why? Because I wanted to.
You gotta have something as a man. It's what distinctly makes you a man. It's not the shoulders. It's not the chest. It is those facial hair markers. Those weird.
No, we like the body too, though. We do like the body.
I understand that. If you can't see the body, you could tell a man from a mile away by a mustache. Some of you ladies, we can tell y'all was a man. You know what I'm saying? By y'all mustache and shit. Lay off the cigarettes. But yeah, it's all good. But what's crazy about that is that and it's crazy because we talk about all this, and thank you for finally admitting it. that men are way too simple for women. Y'all are just too fucking complex. It's too many things going on with y'all.
Like,
okay, let's start with the beginning. Everything that we discuss, it's all about women. Okay, men don't really want shit. Okay, that's my side of the coin. Because we got to close out, everybody, and I thank y'all for. Hey, put that comment from Don back up, bro. We missed that one. But I think that women are way too complex, and I think that men are way too simple. Yeah. I think that we are. That's my side of the coin. I think life would be better if we just ignored your ass.
I agree. Sometimes we do need to be ignored.
What? Come on, Don. Come on, bro. In less than 30 days, bro. That's a long time to be butt naked out this joint, cuz.
I've seen him cut his face off. Like one day, I saw him on Facebook. He had the beard, and then the next day, I was like, "What the fuck is going on with D?" Yeah, he does that. He will do that.
See, that's that full bearded guys. That, you know what I'm saying? It's not the partial fully bearded guys like me and shit who be begging to just have all this shit right here filled in and shit. His shit probably connect all the way to the mouth. You know what I'm saying? He got all this shit. He just right here with it. He the beard. He look like what's his name? James Harden and shit. Lucky motherfuckers. I gotta go ahead and shake this up and block that off, and then come around here and make sure this shit I look like Genuine and shit when I'm done and shit.
No, your beard is fine, and you don't look like Genuine. Goodness gracious! Stop being so anxious and let your face do what it's going to do. Damn it!
Yeah, that nigga Genuine used to have a silky joint with the S's and all that shit all in it. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's that Lago shit. But yeah, I mean, I agree. We are a little bit too complicated, and I think if we simplify things, that we might be able to get along a little bit better. Because some of the shit that we want or ask, or think we want is a little crazy. But he said wolf beard gang. But yeah, I agree with that. I'll agree with that. We need to like not be as complicated, because if you think about it, and I think y'all simplicity is beautiful. It's not a bad thing that you have simplicity. I think it's really cool, because you know what you want, you go get what you want, and you're good. We know what we want or not. We go try to figure it out or not. And I mean, I'm not saying everybody's like that, but we are a little bit more complicated like that.
A little my ass. See, that's the problem. No accountability on y'all there.
It is. We are. Every woman is different. Every woman doesn't have craziness, but we can be complicated.
You are telling me that you are going to compare you're going to compare complexity to a mental fucking illness?
What?
Y'all are just complicated. Mental illness has nothing to do with it.
I didn't say anything about a mental. Okay. I didn't say nothing about a mental illness. You said they aren't simple. Well, I think they are simple, but they also, women speak up, but they don't. They damn mood catch up. So yeah, I think y'all are simple, but I also think that y'all should speak up more for what you want. I really do think that you should speak up more. You really should.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't believe none of the shit y'all women saying right now.
You don't think y'all should have a bigger voice, especially in your relationship, if nowhere else in your relationship?
Well, here's the thing about that, and we discussed that earlier, is that when a man does speak up, he's considered to be overbearing or demanding. That is facts. That is facts.
It also depends on the woman you are dealing with.
Hey, babe, you just gonna suck these salty balls. I like my balls sweaty, fresh from work. That's my fetish.
She might do. Who knows?
Yeah. Star might. I mean, damn, I ain't gonna put that bad bone on Star.
She gonna get your ass tomorrow. He said it isn't that men don't speak up, it's when we do, it's how it's going to be received. And I understand. I get that. I do get that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think but on that side of the coin, yeah, I think that men, I think a majority of us do say what we want, or we'll do it through porn. Like if we're watching, like that's why I feel like couples should watch porn together, because usually you'll learn a person's fetish low key through their porn or their search. Like Rock, you'll see him with women farting in each other's mouths and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Kiki done seen that shit a couple times. Was like, you know, you nasty, like you really light skin right now.
Do not do him like you ain't right. You ain't right.
That nigga gonna put me in the back.
Right.
But listen, man, it's been a great show, man. Thanks everybody who tuned in. And of course, this is both sides of the coin. Now, we are 2/5 of the No Filter Show, which comes on tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. until, man, hey, listen, 5 different personalities. This shit gonna get wild tomorrow, man. We got a lot to unpack, man. Everything that's happened throughout the week. And of course, make sure that y'all check in May 28th, man. Big, hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on real quick. Big announcement. Big announcement. We have the culmination and the baby, the thought, you know what I'm saying, that manifested in Rock's head, man, and we all came together, man, and it's called Happy Anniversary on May 28th, Amazon.
Yes. Yes.
It's a big fucking deal, y'all. Make sure y'all check that out. I am G.I. Mo, and of course, you can reach me at all platforms, G.I. Mo, aka non-GMO, man. I will see y'all around as I try to show y'all that these dildos are very deformed and very weird, y'all.
Oh, have mercy. And I am Blue Phoenix. You can catch me on Facebook at the Blue Phoenix and on Facebook at the Blue Phoenix Hills.
And we out of here.